So it's a Sunday before Thanksgiving, and we definitely had some really cold weather come in. I'm going to show you guys a couple things that I didn't do very well and some things I'm going to have to correct. Did get the heater into the hoop house. Jace took the nozzle off of the hose link, and we do have all the hoses turned off and drained mostly. It's about 31 Fahrenheit, on and off snow, and incredibly windy today. Not the nicest day to be out here. So with that, I have a bunch of work to get done today out here, and I'm hoping to get it done in about an hour. We'll see how I do. One of the things that I learned last year, and the year before, or last year I guess it was, and I said, oh, I'm gonna not do this next year, was that even though the ground might not be frozen, these raised beds freeze much earlier than the ground. So that means that there's no real easy pulling out these last few onions. They are going to need a bit of a shovel and some help. It means that all of these carrots that I have in all these different beds are not going to pull out without a shovel. And so that's like this entire bed here. Same with the beets. So I've got some manual labor to do today on getting these out of the ground. So we'll have carrots for Thanksgiving, but also so that they're moved to our storage fridge for the winter while we eat them. So snapdragons are still green and happy. They do last a lot longer than most. Most everything else at this point is gone. I lost the broccoli, which I was very, very bummed about, especially over here. These guys that had just started got a little too cold too quickly. Went from a pretty big warm up to high being 30s really quickly, and though they've been saying it's supposed to get up to 40, it hasn't really gotten up to 40 up here on the hill. You can see we have snow from earlier. Carrots in this bed too. So I'm going to be playing treasure hunt, finding all the carrots this morning, or this morning, I think it's afternoon at this point. It's the warmest part of the day, and I'm gonna go find some gloves so my hands don't freeze much more, and probably use the hori tool. So come and harvest with me. So I broke a few trying to get the best system down for this, but the hori seems to be the best tool for these raised beds, because I can't really get the power behind the shovel, even the small ones. So I'm just digging around them, and then with my hand coming back and wiggling the carrots back out. Here you can see, get all that dirt off. This will be really slow going. I don't recommend doing this how I am doing this, in the sense of harvest your carrots a little earlier. You want to, if you are in an area where you can get frost, you do want the ground, you want some really good cold temperature nights, because that really brings out those sugars in those carrots. And the flavor of these is probably about 20 times better than the carrots before the frost. It's just going to be a lot of really slow manual work in 30 degrees out here. So yeah, I will keep going and keep you guys updated. Some of these will be really small because I did plant them really late, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with the sizes, and I'll update you guys with where I get to today. So I'm making pretty good progress here. Got some more that I pulled out. Got a pile over here that I'm making, just to give you guys a real good look at how frozen this really is. This whole corner here is gonna come out all at once. And see, I broke this one off here. I'll get this. But this is frozen solid. About down here, right around that level, is where it's starting to unfreeze, but definitely getting a little easier, not breaking up as many, but hopefully this whole row, this is a big row here of big carrots, hoping these are pretty good here without breaking many. That row left over there is much smaller, smaller carrots, younger carrots, so I now have to break the frozen soil off around this whole carrot. Alright, so here's our harvest. I just stripped all the greens. The greens are actually fine to leave right on the bed. So this is the, I think this is actually a 9-in-1, so slightly smaller than the 8-in-1. This is one of the first ones we bought just to test the quality of the beds. I think I got all of them out of here at this point. I still haven't done any of the other beds, but not a bad harvest really. I'm guessing maybe 3 pounds or so, maybe 4. I could be way off. I haven't actually lifted it up yet. Some of them are decent size. Yeah, still pretty happy. Still plenty for us for Thanksgiving meal. We're gonna have about 9 people here, and snacks and salads and things like that for a good couple months. So yeah, pretty happy. I still have carrots in a lot of these beds, in that long bed there, in this 8-in-1 there. I've got carrots all along this edge of this 9-in-1 here. I've got a whole pile of carrots right here. I might get Jay to help me with this one because just the reaching in might be a little harder for me. I've got some carrots in this bed. I've got carrots in this bed. I think most of those have been taken out. And then I did try to take carrots out of this bed, but I kind of destroyed it. So these were some really older carrots here, much bigger, different variety. You can see they had some stretch marks here, kind of overgrown at this point. But there's a couple more left in there. The greens look really shot, but they're actually really big. So yeah, that's the deal for today. I still need to get the beets out of that other 6-in-1 bed over there too. So I need to go in. I forgot I have bread rising, so I need to go in and get that in the oven. It's probably overproofed at this point. So I'm gonna run back inside. I'll warm up for a bit, and as I'm losing sunlight, I may have to come back out and do this again later this week to finish out winter cleanup. Thanks for watching.